Senator Durbin asks the House managers, if President Trump were to actually invoke executive privilege in this proceeding, wouldn't he be required to identify the specific documents or communications containing sensitive material that he seeks to protect?
As stated before, executive privilege is a very limited privilege that must be claimed by the President. He has at no time claimed executive privilege. Rather, he's claimed absolute immunity, a non-existent concept that every court that has ever considered it has rejected it. Instead, he has simply said, we will oppose all subpoenas. We will deny to the House all information, whatever they want, they can't have. This is way beyond the pale. And it is intended to, because he fears the facts. And the facts are, he tried to extort a foreign government through withholding military aid that this Congress had voted. He broke the law to withhold the aid that this Congress had mandated be sent to them in order to pressure them into announcing an investigation of his political opponents. Those are the facts. Those facts are proven beyond any doubt at all. So what do we have? We have diversion after diversion. Diversions about what Hunter Biden may have done in Ukraine. Irrelevant. Whatever he did in Ukraine, the question is, did the President withhold foreign military aid in order to extort a foreign government into helping him rig an American election? We hear diversions about privilege. We hear questions about witnesses. We know he's telling the senators, don't allow witnesses. Why? Because he knows what the witnesses will say. We hear arguments from his counsels. Well, we've taken enough time with witnesses. The House shouldn't have voted if it didn't have proof positive. We had proof positive. We voted it. Doesn't mean you shouldn't have more proof if it comes forward. There is no argument that Mr. Bolton shouldn't be permitted to testify, and he's not going to waste our time. He's told us he'll testify with a subpoena. So all of the questions are diversions. They're diversions by a president who is desperate because we have proven the facts that he threatened a foreign government, not just threatened them, did in fact withhold mandated American military aid from them in order to blackmail them into serving his political purposes for private political purposes. We know that. Everything else is a diversion. No witnesses, because maybe those witnesses will testify in a way he doesn't want. Privilege, when you're dealing with accusations of wrongdoing against the President, the Supreme Court told us in the Nixon case, privilege yields. So all of these arguments are diversions. Keep your eye on the facts. The facts we have proven, and let's see the additional witnesses. And as Mr. Schiff said, witnesses should not be a threat, not to the Senate, not to anybody else. And it's not going to waste too much time because the Chief Justice can rule on relevant questions of relevancy or privilege or anything else. But the facts are the facts. The President is a danger to the United States. He's tried to rig the next election. He's abused his power, and he must be brought to heel, and the country must be saved from his continuing efforts to rig our elections.